Hello, everyone. We are Team Lighthouse, and we're really excited to share with people what we've been building over the past few weeks. So, support for the homeless in New York City is often disjointed and really inconsistent, which only makes it harder for this part of our population to get the help they need. The issue is the organizations that serve the homeless usually don't communicate with each other. This is where the Lighthouse comes in. The Lighthouse is a platform that enables people that work for these organizations to communicate with each other and share relevant resources. So now that we've given you a bit more context regarding what the Lighthouse is, I'd like to talk to you about the technologies we used to actually build this project out. So we used the Pern stack and we decided to integrate Tailwind CSS into this Pern stack because we wanted the ability to directly input styling into our React components, and that allowed us to just focus on React for the entire front end process. But before we get into the front end, I actually want to pass it off to my partner Jordy, who's going to talk to y'all about the database design and what that entails.
I'm going to talk about how we implemented the database for the Lighthouse website. Our database consists of 5 main tables: the users, organizations, resources, posts, and comments. On the Lighthouse website, because of the users tables, users can create posts and leave comments on those posts. And the post table allows users to share content, while the comments tables enables them to interact with each other's posts. Additionally, users can create resources that are useful for their organizations thanks to the resources table. And each user is linked to an organization through the organizations table, allowing them to easily collaborate and share information within their organization. Now I'm going to pass it to my teammate, Justin.
So on the front end, we have two user-generated pages, the resources page and the post page. The resources page allows users to contribute any resources or services their organizations have to offer, and as the name implies, we're grabbing data from that resources table my partner Jordy went over. On the post page, users can post any questions or any other specific inquiries users have, and we're grabbing data from the post table for this. Now, because this post page is essentially a community help page, we're also implementing that comments table so that users can actually respond to each other with any helpful information that they have to offer. But instead of just talking about it, I want to show you our demo so you can actually see all of this in action. Hello, everyone. This is the Lighthouse. So I'm a volunteer at the community kitchen of West Harlem, and I decided to sign up for this platform because I want to spread the word on what we have to offer. So signing up just simply involved entering my username and the name of the organization I'm a volunteer for. When you first pull up the website, you're greeted with the website's motto as well as a brief overview of their mission. So I'm just going to head over to resources because I want people to know about this senior lunch we offer every morning. And I'm going to add it under the category of food, and I'm just going to submit. And just to make sure these categories work, I'm going to click food, and it does show it under food, and there's some other resources for other categories. Now the thing is, because we're just a soup kitchen, we don't have much to offer when it comes to medical services. So I'm just going to say that we are in need of medical services. And if anyone knows of any clinics in Harlem, just please reach out to me. I see that you can comment on posts, so hopefully that's the case. And I'm going to submit my post. And this has been the Lighthouse. Thank you. So my name is Justin Watson, and I am the Scrum Master for the Lighthouse. So for this project, I was responsible for building out the backend architecture of the Lighthouse across the post, comments, resources, organizations, and users tables that my partner Jordy went over. So to go about this, I designed RESTful API routes that the clients can use, which will invoke controllers to handle client requests and send back the appropriate responses. And underneath all of this, I established the models that interact with the database with SQL. So I kept in mind to adhere to our ERD so that the format of data would be consistent across the entire project. But this is actually where I faced one of my challenges because designing an ERD and saying this is going to be the flow of our data is one thing, but actually writing out the SQL turned out to be a lot more involved than I anticipated. So I had to reach out to my associate instructor and get a bit more direction on how that process should look. And eventually we got it done. So now I'm going to pass it off to my partner Jordy so he can talk about his role in the project.
Hello, everybody. I am Jordi Lopez, and I was born in Guayaquil, Ecuador. and I was raised in Queens. I was one of the developers for the Lighthouse. And for the Lighthouse, I played a key role in connecting the front end and back end functionalities. I implemented features that allow users to post resources, create posts, and leave comments. And additionally, I added functionalities to display and hide comments as needed. This involved using React for the front end to create a dynamic user interface and Node.js with Express for the backend to manage resources, the user's posts, and comments. And one of the main challenges I faced was ensuring seamless interaction between the front end and back end, especially when dealing with real-time updates for users' posts and comments. And to overcome this, I use React for the front end to create a dynamic user interface that could respond quickly to user actions. And this was the Lighthouse. Thank you for listening.